Is how important is it, this impression that the international community has about the country? How really important is it, and how should the average Nigerian take it? Should we look at our development and say, because we're not being applauded, we've not done well? How important is the impression that people have of our country and who we are?
No, the irony of the situation is that the impression of the country outside is a good one. We are being applauded for good economic management. There are very few countries that have exhibited the macroeconomic stability that Nigeria has, and the growth. We're one of the fastest growing countries in the world at 6.5%. We have a stable exchange rate, inflation is on its way down, and the reserves are rising. That environment enables us to focus on the core problem of the economy, which is creating jobs. You know that almost every country in the world is struggling with unemployment. In Spain, 1 out of 2 young people is unemployed, 50% unemployment. This is nothing new. The perception inside the country is that, we're not working hard enough, but outside, the perception is very good. Now, what we need to do inside is, of course, to convince Nigerians that, yes, not all the problems are solved, but we are making progress and that we are doing the right things that will eventually solve these problems.
Okay.
So, yes, the perception is a good one. And it's validated internationally by the fact that the ratings we have from external rating agencies that are objective, like Fitch, Standard & Poor's, and Moody's, is good. And we've been one of the few countries upgraded throughout this crisis, economic crisis, where countries are being downgraded.
Okay, what's the most important thing you feel that this administration has contributed to this growth that we're talking about?
I think that what the administration has contributed is a steady focus on certain areas. So a steady focus on agriculture, which is beginning to yield dividends, a steady focus on infrastructure, because we are starting from a very low base in infrastructure, meaning that so many problems were there that we have to work hard for Nigerians to begin to see the difference. But we are working. On power, there have been differences. There are difficulties at this moment, this week, with power. But overall, some gains have been made, and we just need to keep pushing on that. We need to keep pushing on opening up sectors, that will ultimately create jobs. And we're doing that. So not only agriculture, but we're also working on the housing sector to get it to create jobs, because that one touches plumbers, carpenters, welders, so many other people. On manufacturing, we're working hard. We have to industrialize the economy, and create jobs there. And on manufacturing, just now, the cement industry, we used to be importers of cement. Those who were, old enough will remember in the 70s, the saga of Nigeria having ships lined up everywhere, bringing in cement. Today, we're a net exporter of cement. We're producing 28 million metric tons, and our demand is about 18 million metric tons. So the difference is exported. That is an achievement. We are doing the same with sugar. We've embarked on that. We'll revive textiles, and so on and so forth. So this government has really made an impact in these areas, and will continue to work. The government is also doing something additional. We're not just waiting for the sectors to improve and create jobs. The government has also embarked on certain direct programs itself, from 3 areas. 1, to encourage entrepreneurs. The president has launched the UWIN program, and our first round, I'm happy to tell you, of 1,200 winners. The last survey showed they've created 15,000 jobs. Some people have doubled their jobs from employing 6 people to 10 to 12. This is what we need. The second part of the program is the one for the unskilled, those with secondary school and less, called Community Services Program, where we are creating jobs for unskilled. 370,000 jobs to be created per year. To date, we've created 178,000 jobs, and we have the names of those people, so Nigerians can check. I think the third aspect of the program is the graduate internship, realizing that many of our graduates are unemployed, and that's very painful for parents. The administration also launched this program, and we are targeting 50,000 graduates to employ them in companies. Private sector people will have registered over 1,000 firms to take these young people. So far, we have placed about 1,300 of them. and we are going to place 50,000. When we get to 50,000, we'll double to 100,000.
Okay. How do you feel about today being Democracy Day? Are you celebrating? Are you proud to be here today, Democracy Day?
Yes, I'm proud. We thank God that we're here. We're grateful to be alive. We're grateful that the country is here. We're grateful that Nigerians, can wake up, and be in a country that God has blessed with so many things and that has opportunities for us to improve ourselves. When you don't have any hope, then it's very dire. But we're in a country where if we work hard and do the right things, the future will be better.
A lot of focus is put on you, the government, to say you have to do this. The government hasn't done that. What do you think, or what would you say to the average person out there? What can they contribute? How can they come in? How can they help?
The issue in Nigeria is that every Nigerian should feel responsible to contribute to the development of this country. Yes, the government definitely has a role to play to provide services and provide the environment where people can work hard. And the government is focused on doing that. Remember that the challenges of this country did not start today. They started a long time ago. It's like, you have your car. You haven't invested in maintaining it for 20 years. And all of a sudden, you think that in 1 month it will start running. No. But you have to work hard. Government will do its part, but every single Nigerian, and I love Nigerians because they're so full of energy. They're so enterprising. I think each Nigerian can contribute his quota to making this country great. In a country, it's not the government that makes the country great, it's the people.
It's the people.
Thank you.